beautiful friends, and welcome back to my cozy little corner of YouTube. This is Nova Num Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope you and your loved ones are taking care the best that you can. I hope you guys are having a awesome week, or a fantastic week. I mixed the two together, and so then I said a awesome week. No. An awesome week or a fantastic week. If you're not, though, I am here for you. I want you to know you're not alone. I'm sending you big, squishy, know-me hugs. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you all of the supportive vibes. You are not alone. I am here with you. The know-me's of our community here are with you. If you want to talk about it, you are always welcome to open your heart up and say whatever you want to. This is a safe place to do that. You could talk about hard things going on. You could talk about awesome things going on. If you want somewhere to come excitedly and talk about something awesome happening, this is also a great place to do that. And of course, this is the best place to talk about what you are working on for crochet or knit or fiber arts or honestly any craft in general. Always feel free to talk about whatever you want to. Like I said, this is a comfy little cozy corner. You could talk about whatever you want. I hope that you will pull up a seat, grab yourself something nice to drink, chill for a little bit, take a couple of deep breaths, leave your baggage with the doorman, leave all your worries, all your anxieties, all your stress, leave them with the doorman on your way into our comfy little corner, and just take some time to not worry about anything. You can leave those worries there, even if there's something important that you need to pick back up at the end, at the end of our time together. You can do that, or you can leave them with him if they're not. If they're anxiety that is not serving you, if there's just something that you're worrying about and there's nothing you can do about, feel free to leave those anxieties with the doorman. He will get rid of them for you. But even if they are something that you need to pick back up and take care of, you deserve to take that time, to take that weight off of your shoulders and just chill. And I mean that, guys. I mean that so much. Every day, take some time for yourself, okay? All right. So, I have a bit of happy mail to open. This is from Cynthia, and it is a box. Have not opened it yet, so I've got my little cloud-shaped box cutter here. So I'm going to be opening this while we chat a little bit. I suppose I could have been opening it while we chatted just now, but did I open it already? Oh, I think it's a shoebox. That'll be so much easier to open. I am like always unsure when I get things. I'm like, okay, there's tape on every side. How should I open this? And then of course I'm trying to be very careful to not actually go through anywhere that could have yarn. So I'm actually cutting like more on the cardboard than in between the cardboard, just because I don't want to take a chance of cutting yarn. Because can you imagine? That is like my biggest fear of opening packages. All right, so let's see what's in the happy mail. Ooh, well, I see one yarn that I already know I love because I use this for stuff. This is some latte stripe. Yep, latte stripe, I knew it. This is what I use when I make my mushroom hats. So I've made like 3 mushroom hats using latte stripe. That's what I use for all of this color, the top, and the borders of the squares when I make these. And I think it just like looks so perfect. Like, it's just my favorite. I really like using that yarn for these. And I've done it in a few other yarns, but just nothing really works so perfectly like that latte stripe. So this is actually a lot too, because this is a jumbo one and it's got like a good chunk of it here. So that is fantastic. I've actually used this for a lot of things. I don't know why. I just really love this yarn. I also have used this as skin tones for amigurumis. I just realized I'm looking at the wrong side. You guys are over here. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was looking at you at the camera like lens, and I was looking at the wrong side. I'm sorry. So here is this yarn. I distracted myself. But I've used this as like skin tone yarn for amigurumis and stuff too. Depending on how big they are, it won't really like change color too much. So you can actually do like multiple skin tones out of this one skein of yarn. This is just like a really handy yarn in general, in my opinion. I just really like it. Also, I just love like the warm color schemes. I mean, it's literally called latte stripe, and you guys know I love lattes, so of course I'm going to love it. I also used this recently. This exact one. I used this on my Hobbit. Yeah, this is Bryce Canyon. It is Lion Brand Heartland yarn. I actually literally used this. Let me see. I have a teeny scrap sitting right here. I have like a little pile of scrap yarns that are sitting like in little balls in front of me. I used this yarn when I made the Hobbit. I'm looking at the wrong side again. When I made that Hobbit plushie for my niece's nursery. And then I used it for one of the little Hobbits I made. I think I've used a little bit for something else. So I don't have, I think this might be all I have left actually, but it's literally this yarn. I don't know if you guys could tell very well, but it's literally this yarn. So I'm super excited about that. This is like, whoop, just dropping it everywhere now. Oh, well, I'll leave that. I'll get it later. This is like basically the whole skein. Yay. I really liked this yarn. It's really like silky and soft. It is 100% acrylic, 4-weight medium. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys haven't used this yarn though, I so recommend it. It is so silky soft. Like this is so squishy. I love it. All right, so there's like 4 of one yarn in here that I'm seeing right on top, but I had to grab those because I was like, I know what these are right off top. Oh, ice yarn. I get so excited about ice yarn because I've still never ordered from there. This is ice yarn, cakes, rainbow. This is 100% a premium acrylic. You know what I'll do? I'll hold this up for you guys and then I'll read a different one. This is a 2-weight yarn, made in Turkey. I don't know if it has a colorway on here, but this is what it looks like anyway about it. It's like pinks. Oh, that's such a pretty colorway. It's like pinks and like, I don't know, like dusty rose and like kind of almost like an orangey sort of color. I don't know. It's so pretty though. See if like you guys can really get a good idea of the color. So this is so pretty, and there are 4 of it. So I've got 2 that I just showed you and 2 more. Ooh, those are so pretty. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I'm like, my gears are already turning. I'm like, what will I make with this? Coming up with ideas. Oh, by the way, guys, this is the Kaleidoscope shawl by Marley Bird, if you guys were wondering. It was a kaleidoscope shawl that I didn't finish out into a shawl. I just made it into like the size for like a scarf, and I freaking love it like this. This is like, I want to make more of these in more colorways. I love it so much. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Okay, let's look at this. This is a Furls hook box. It's a Furls hook box. Can't be presumptuous. Ooh. A 6.5 wooden, I'm assuming like bamboo or something. Furls hook. Ooh, I'm so excited to try this. I have never had one of these. I got for Christmas my very first Furls hooks that are resin, and I have been loving that. I actually like hadn't really used it much for actually crocheting. I've been just ogling it because it was so pretty, and I was like almost afraid to use it. But I actually have been using it for something that I can't tell you about yet because it's a surprise, but I was using it like literally last night and I was like, oh, it's so nice. I've been very careful not to like put them in any positions where they'll get dropped on the floor or anything because I've just heard so many scary stories of people breaking their furls hooks. But this one is wooden and it's got like a little engraved, like where the number and the letters are. It's like engraved into the wood. This seems so nice. I'm currently using a 6 to make that hat, and like I'm like, could I use a 6.5? Because now I want to use this. I will definitely be using that soon. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. So the last yarns in here are all Heartland. I love this yarn so much. I think they're all Heartland. Yes, they're all Heartland. I'm so excited. Okay, so this one that I showed you guys was the one that I used on the Hobbit plushie. I also used this one on the Hobbit plushie. And once again, I have a small ball of it sitting up here because these are like little yarn scraps, like what's left over of them. I also used this on the Hobbit plushie and I think on a couple other little things. And I really loved it. I love these yarns because, and here's another one with no ball band. Look at the, like, I love the, I don't know, what would you call this? Marled? Is this marled? You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But you see like the way the color is done with like more than one color going on in here at the same time. And they're twisted together. See if I can like give you a good look. Oh, there you go. Now you can see. They're all like this. This is how the Heartland yarns are. So there's that one. There's this really pretty blue. This is like one of my favorite shades of blue. I love this type of blue. It's like a teal, or not like a teal, but like a, like an aqua. I don't know. It's so pretty though. And then there is a darker blue, and I'm going to keep this one up so you can like see the color difference. This one reminds me of like blue jeans or like a jean jacket or something. And this one has like a darker marl to it. Hopefully I'm using that term right. And then there's this, oh, and then the colorway for that one is Olympic. The red one, I don't remember. I thought I might remember, but it's been like a little bit too long since I made it, since I made that Hobbit for me to remember. But that darker blue is Olympic. This one is Indiana Dunes. That's so pretty. And then there is a brown. Oh, I'm getting ideas to use these for. And this is Sequoia. And to give you guys kind of a close up on the way that the marl is in this one, it's like a lighter brown and a darker brown. Oh, I'm so excited. This is like a very, very perfectly curated little box. Like the color schemes all go really well together even. Like I'm sitting here looking at like the color schemes of the box. Everything just matches so well. And literally all of these are things that I'm super excited to use. This will challenge me. This will give me something that is like outside of my typical crochet. Like I don't typically use a 2-weight yarn. This is so soft. What did I say this was? Acrylic? I think this was acrylic. It is so soft. They recommend 3mm knitting needles. So I would assume something like that, but it'll depend on what I make with it as far as crocheting goes. I am getting excited though. These Heartland yarns I'm so stoked about because I really, really love the Heartland yarns. I'm so excited. I will literally use all of this. I am so happy. Thank you so much for this happy mail. Seriously, seriously made my day. Thank you so much, Cynthia. You guys, Happy Meal, like I should have, I guess, disclaimered at the beginning of this because, you know, it's like customary to disclaimer. Never expect Happy Meal, but it does make my day. Like, thank you so much. The fact that you guys think of me, let alone like want to send me things, is just insane to me. Anytime I get Happy Meal, anything, like even just a little handwritten note in the mail, it literally just makes my day. Like, you have no idea how much it means to me. I am so excited to play around with these yarns. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys are doing good. I know it's a crazy time of year. Oh, guys, I guess it's not a crazy time of year. It's just been a crazy time of year for me. I guess that's usually reserved for, like, you know, around the holidays or something, but it's been a crazy time of year. I'm sure you guys have stuff going on too. But also, did you guys know that we are having an eclipse soon? I don't know, depending on where you are in the world, but here in Texas, we are gonna get a full eclipse. We're gonna get totality. So that means you will be able to wear your eclipse glasses, which I actually got eclipse glasses this time. I've never had them before. And normally you can't look at the eclipse like directly. So I used like my camera, like my phone camera, to look at the eclipse, but you can still see all around you. It gets like super weird and eerie out during an eclipse. Like everything is like weirdly dim and shadowed, but still light outside. It's so bizarre. If you've never went outside during an eclipse, you really need to. But we had that like annular lunar eclipse or whatever it was, not that long ago, but this time we're gonna get like a full eclipse. So it means you can wear your eclipse glasses, but you can actually take them off during totality. If you're in, you'll need to look up if you're in one of the states that's going to get totality, which means where the moon completely covers the sun and you can actually look at it. It won't hurt your eyes. It doesn't have like the risk of hurting, like doing permanent damage, like looking at the sun normally does, because it's like no brighter than looking at the moon normally. But there's only usually like a couple of minutes. I think in Texas we're going to get 4 minutes of totality before it moves on and starts cycling out again. So you got to like use your eclipse glasses and then you can take them off and look at it and then you got to put them back on, or, you know, go back inside or whatever. I am so excited. I'm so excited. And it's going to be around noon-ish. Obviously when it gets to closer to the day, I'm going to like look at the exact timing and figure it all out and plan it out. Yeah, so I decided to look it up because I was excited, and I found out that apparently we aren't in the path of totality. I don't know why I thought we were. I swear that we were at one point, but apparently we are not. So here is what it looks like for Texas, where the totality is going to be. And then in case you guys were wondering for yourselves, here is a map of the United States and where the path of totality will be, so you can pause and kind of look, or you could just Google it. But yeah, that's a bummer. And I think my hubby should be home for lunch break when we have it. So I'm really hoping that we can go outside and like see it together. And hopefully we'll be able to see it from my apartment complex, because there is a lot of things, like the apartment buildings are tall and there's some trees and things like that. I'm sort of tempted to like, we have a park that's like literally 5 minutes away drive. I'm like kind of tempted to see if he wants to go there. I don't know if he will want to, but I'm like, it'll be a lot more open. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people there though. But yeah, I'm excited about it. So far they have school that day, because my hubby is a bus driver. So far they have school that day, but I have seen things about like some places are actually letting the kids not have school that day so that they can like enjoy the eclipse. So fingers crossed. But if not, I think he should be home during that part. So that's going to be super cool. Let me know down below if you guys are getting eclipse glasses. You can get them at a lot of places. They're just a couple of bucks. Believe it or not, we got ours at Sonic. Sonic is doing this like special eclipse drink. I don't even know what it was. My hubby got one and I wasn't with him. It was like some kind of a slushy with like sprinkles on it, I think, or something, but it was like grape slushy. I don't like grape. Like I don't like fake grape. I like real grapes, not like, you know, fake purple grape flavor. Anyway, but it came with eclipse glasses, but you can get eclipse glasses at like a lot of places. I think you can get them at like, I don't know, like CVS or Walmart or something. I'm sure they've got them, but our town is actually having like a viewing for the eclipse, and they're going to be selling them for like 2 for $5 and stuff. So if you guys are wanting to get some, make sure you do. But if you get totality, you could be able to take them off. So that's so cool. Anyways, guys, let me know if you're planning on doing anything, if you're planning on seeing the eclipse, maybe doing like a picnic or something. That would be cool. Thanks again to Cynthia so much for sending me this happy mail. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And don't forget, Friday is Community Spotlight, so send in your Community Spotlight makes. My email is in the description box below this video. You can just send them in with Community Spotlight in the subject line. You can send me anything you've made. It does not have to be crochet. It can be anything that you have made. Literally anything. Like if you made it, you could send it in. Don't worry. I'm not picky. I'm not like, you know, it can only be fiber arts. It can only be these things that I deem acceptable. No, it can be anything you made. Email is novagnomecreations, like I said, at gmail.com. It is in the description box below though. All right, guys, I'll see you again real soon. Bye.